you Avengers, assemble out there, because this is Marvel News number 94, and it's an all Marvel Team Update edition of Marvel News. And in it, we've got stories on Hulk smashing everything in sight. We've also got stories on the Avengers assembling for the upcoming movie. We've got stories on the new creative team on the Secret Avengers. We've got stories on the gay member of the Avengers Academy. Also, we've got X-Men stories on the new creative team on X-Men Legacy and the possible return of the Phoenix. All that and more coming right up after this.
Marvel News, give it to us straight, comic book man. We can take it.
But cramping is our style. Marvel Comic Book News, episode 94, The Hulk's in the Corn.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Clobbering time, baby!
Clobbering time. Must be Marvel News. Marvel News, which is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics, especially all my Marvel comics, especially all my team Marvel comics, are always 15% off every day for everyone. This is an all Marvel team. Actually, it's an Avengers X-Men update.
Well, no.
Those are the two big teams.
Two big
it's
teams.
Avengers and X-Men. If you like Avengers, if you like X-Men, this is going to be the broadcast for you. Anyway, first up, we've got a story on Avengers Academy number 23 and the shocking revelation that we had in Avengers Academy number 23 about one of the members whose name is Stryker.
Stryker's gay.
Ah!
Stryker spent the
It's
first...
the end of Western civilization as we know it.
He spent the first 22 issues hitting on every woman that moved. But it was revealed in 23.
Must be bi.
He was pretending to be straight. He's actually gay.
So he's not bi.
No, he's gay.
He's gay. So he was just covering. He's gay.
This is actually gay month for both comics. Stryker's gay, and
It's a big gay month for
and in
comics.
Teen Titans, Scott Lobdell introduced a gay character in that issue. Although there's a big difference in the way they do this. Stryker is gay, but he's not, like flaming. The character that invented in Teen Titans is flaming.
You know, gay people take in the entire spectrum of gayness. To you can hardly tell to flouncy.
Is the end of that scale?
Flouncy. Well, that would be the one end, and the other end would be I never knew he was gay.
Liberace?
Why, I never knew that man was gay. He seemed like a football player to me.
Are you saying
the other end of the scale is, oh my.
Are you saying Rachel Maddow? Liberace. Is that what
Yeah, well, pretty much, except that one's a male, one's a female.
Well, okay.
But, okay. Anyway, so he's gay. So send the hate mail to Marvel, all you folks out
Is he
there.
everybody to hang out with or no?
No, they're
He's the
all...
only gay guy in the...
No, there's a bunch of North Stars still gay. He's an X-Men.
I assume that they're going to address why he was hitting on everything that moved for the first 20
They
years.
actually happened, I guess they explained it in the issue. 23's out now, I think. I think it came out last week.
Okay. Avengers Assemble! Oh, all you Avengers out there, assemble. There's a movie coming out next summer.
Really?
Yeah, there's a movie coming out about
Who's
the
in it?
Avengers. Stryker, and he's gay.
There's an Avengers movie coming?
No, yes, there's an Avengers movie coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And of course, if there's an Avengers movie coming out, Marvel is not going to miss a trick with that one. You know that.
Yes, so before the movie comes out, you'll have a third Marvel Avengers book written by Brian Bendis.
Which will be called
Avengers Assemble. Brian Bendis and Mark Bagley will team back up. It'll be a new ongoing book which basically involves the hero seen in the film.
In the film. Now, it's going to be those movie versions of the characters, or is it just going to be those characters
Well,
from the Marvel Universe? I mean,
it'll be those characters in Marvel Universe, but
I mean, not that
not-
by the time we please don't get me wrong. By the time we get to the movie's release, every character in the Marvel Universe is going to look like those movie versions.
Well, there's not-
and act like those, but they will still retain their Marvel tastiness.
well, Black Widow's still wearing the same outfit. There's really no difference between the Hawkeye that we're seeing running around now and the Hawkeye that's going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
I doubt if they're going to Captain America's costumes they're going to change to the movie costume, and neither will Thor's, and neither will Iron Man's. And the Hulk will be in it, of course. But I mean, apparently they said in the Avengers movie, this Bruce Banner is going to be a sarcastic son of a gun.
Gosh,
He's also going to be willing to help people and not be tortured. So.
but will he be gay?
No, Bruce Banner's not gay.
But the Hulk will be gay.
Bruce Banner.
Well, there you go. Hello, Sailor.
Although for those who have forgotten, Bruce Banner was actually abused as a child,
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
and that's part of the reasons why he's always ticked off.
It'll be the Pink Hulk.
The
The pink Hulk. They haven't done that yet. The pink Hulk.
There at conventions, people suggest other colors for Hulk.
The
And pink was
Rainbow
actually
Hulk.
mentioned.
Rainbow Hulk.
Oh, sure.
We have a black Hulk. He'll be in Defenders. The Null is actually a black version of the Hulk. He's black.
Oh God. Okay.
He
Moving.
He prefers African American.
I don't even want to stop there. Secret Avengers. What's going on in Secret Avengers, Bo?
Secret Avengers gets its new team. The last issue by Moore and Ellis will be drawn by
It's a secret.
Stuart Immerman.
Stuart Immerman.
I think it'll be the last issue, and then Secret Avengers will be taken over by Rick Remender and Gabriel Hardman. This time around, Steve Rogers will not be running the team. Hawkeye will be the team leader, and Captain Britain.
He was a team leader of West Coast Avengers.
Team leader of West Coast Avengers, and Captain Britain's going to join the roster as well. And we will meet a brand new version of the Masters of Evil with issue 21.1. But Rick Remender is now working on 3 books a month, and he said I can do it. Rick Remender's a guy.
Sure.
Yeah, no, yeah. He said he's one of those guys. He said Marvel's got a bunch of guys who work there that work so far ahead of their deadlines that they never end up backed up on anything. And Remender's one of those guys.
Okay.
I mean, he's doing that. He's doing X-Force, and there'll be some hookups between Uncanny X-Force and Secret Avengers from now on. And he's doing the Venom book.
Okay. We mentioned the Hulk a few minutes ago in the upcoming Hulk
Avengers.
the upcoming
Avengers.
movie. You know, if the Hulk is going to be in the Avengers movie and he's going to be in this Avengers comic, Avengers Assemble, that's coming out, they're not just going to leave it there.
No.
What else is the Hulk doing for the upcoming Avengers movie?
Marvel will be doing a 5th week event. It'll be a weekly book called Hulk Smash
Wait a
Avengers.
minute, a 5th week event?
Well, it'll be a 5th week thing. You'll have 5
How
issues.
come they skipped November 2011 for a 5th week event if
figured-
they're doing one?
They figured in November, why do we do this? Because Christmas is coming up and we can put out stuff and people will buy the stuff for Christmas. But in February, things will need help. And February gets us a little closer to the movie coming in. But it'll be a 5-issue weekly series called Hulk's Mass Avengers. It'll have the Hulk taking on the Silver Age Avengers, a 70s Avengers team, Roger Stern's team of the Avengers, which was Captain America, Hawkeye, Wasp, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Thor. He'll have him taking on the West Coast Avengers, and he'll have the Red Hulk fighting the Mighty Avengers. And you'll have people who worked on those books at that time who are still alive and able to working on those.
Oh, this is starting to sound like DC retroactive,
Well,
which didn't sell worth a damn.
well, yeah, but I mean, you'll have. I think Fred Van Lante's writing a couple of them. Like I said, you got Roger Stern writing the issue involving the team he worked on. And you don't have Roy Thomas working on the 70s Avengers thing or the Silver Age stuff, but you've got well-known artists working on it. So unlike retroactive, and a lot of people work on this book, are people that people go, oh yeah, I remember them. A lot of that retroactive stuff, people are going, who the hell is this?
Well, a lot of those people that worked on those retroactive books worked on them because the people they wanted to get were dead.
Yeah, that's the other part. Yeah,
So
they weren't alive anymore.
You know, ain't nobody to get. Most of them are dead.
So we gotta go over the people who are alive.
Okay, I said at the top of the show that this was an all teams Avengers X-Men update. Now it's time for the X-Men. Bo,
Yes.
there's a new creative team on X-Men Legacy. Who will it be?
Christoph Gage and David Baldion. Mike Carey's 5.5-year run on X-Men Legacy ends this month.
Thank God, he's run sales right in the ground.
But actually, online, nobody picks on Mike Carey stuff. So it's working for the fan base they're looking for. Nobody has a problem with what he's doing.
His fan base is very small because nobody's buying the book.
But,
I've watched sales on Legacy go right in the toilet over the last 2 years.
Well, then part of the thing is, I think Legacy was, when the book started out, we were going back into certain points in time and reinventing stuff. And it wasn't really a proactive superhero team. It was Rogue hanging out with people doing stuff, but nothing really major.
Okay.
So I guess this will be in the whole Regenesis thing. They'll be hanging out with the rest of the X-Men. And in the first issue, they'll face everyone's favorite aliens, the Nagari.
Oh,
And Exodus is coming back.
wonderful. Okay, and our last story up is of course an X-Men story.
No, it's not an X-Men story.
Probably an X-Men story.
No, it's not an X-Men story.
Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people attached to a project that may bring back from the dead who?
Phoenix.
Okay, that makes it an X-Men
But-
story.
Jason Aaron, Brian Bendis, Ed Brubaker, Oliver Coipel, Matt Fraction, Jonathan Hickman, Andy Kubert, John Romita Jr. They're working on a project together. They're teasing it with showing of the Phoenix.
It says
it's coming.
It's coming.
The point one thing, you had Nova basically trying to rocket his butt to Earth to let us know that the Phoenix is coming back. But this time around, when the Phoenix does come back, it's not going to be dealing with the X-Men. It's attacking the entire Marvel universe.
Well,
everybody.
It's bigger than just the X-Men.
Avengers, Fantastic Four, Thor, everybody.
Everybody.
It's a big, huge.
And you need this many people in order to bring this back from the dead.
This is apparently this was an idea that I guess one of them had an idea. So I think Aaron had the idea that he went to Bendis and Bendis said that sounds cool. And he went to Brubaker and he went that sounds cool. And he went to Fraction and Fraction went oh I really got to work on this. And then he went to Hickman. He says oh you damn well you're not going to keep me out of this thing. And so it turned into this big huge event which will be drawn by Andy Kubert and Oliver Coipel and John Romita Jr. And this will probably be whenever this thing does ship. The month this thing comes out, nobody's going to give a crap about anything else.
Anything.
Because you've got 3 big deal artists. Remember we were talking
Except,
about
of course, for the New 52.
Nobody. The New 52 at that point will be dead in the water when this thing comes out. Unless there's some newer 52s. And if they cancel them...
52 Mach 1.
If they cancel them, does that turn it down to the New 50? Or do they make it consistently always 52?
Well, this is getting into DC news, but like I was saying before, in our last DC news broadcast, I believe that you're going to see a new 52 Mach 2 coming up, or 2.0 coming up at some point, where they kill off a bunch of old titles and they bring in a bunch of new titles.
And that'll be it, the new 52.0.
New 52.0, or
Jake
2.0, or 2.9, or 5.6, or 6 7/8, or whatever the hell it's going to be. But that's got nothing to do with Marvel news. And we're done. We're finished. We're out of here. Obviously, because we're talking about DC news. But you can go to the store's website and check out all of the Marvel news that this man sends me, that I post up. And where's the store's website at? Where's the store's website at?
Sarah knows where all this stuff is.
Sarah knows. Sarah knows.
If life were a sandwich, www.myultimatereality.com will be the limp, soggy pickle.
Go to the store's website. Check out all the news this man sends me. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
I'm not saying anything. He keeps repeating himself.
Okay. Bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.